Let's go to this story now. South Africans are proudly wearing their traditional outfits today and celebrating our diversity. Cultural expert Lucky Lukhele joins us now to tell us more about the Siswati culture, and that's because that's exactly what I'm dressed in today. Lucky, thank you very much for your time. I just want us to start off with the attire. I've gotten a lot of questions that I've had myself. So I know that the cloth that I'm wearing above what I'm wearing underneath is called eNCA. Is there a difference between the colors? Is there a royal one that ordinary citizens cannot find, for instance?
Well, thank you very much, Maseko, and for the opportunity, and the viewers at home. I must say you are beautifully dressed in Siswati cultural women attire. That is not called lihiya, it is called umhelwane. That's the correct word in Siswati, and you are just beautifully dressed. There is no special attire or umhelwane for the royal family or ordinary Swazis. It is all the same. Now, but however, we wish to indicate that there has been a bad habit, especially coming from the royal family in Swaziland, where they will now print umhelwane ekhanga with the face either of the king or an individual.
I've seen
immediately you wear a kanga that has a face of an individual, be it Mandela or even God himself. It ceases to be traditional attire or a cultural item. It becomes a political item to campaign or a propaganda or to promote that particular person. So a cultural item does not have a face of an individual.
Well, I'm glad, and I'll just turn around very quickly for the viewers to show that I definitely did not pick a side. My one does not have the face of the king. Is there any particular reason my one? I think it's a pineapple. Should we see anything within what is the picture that is put on the material, or it's just the decoration that was chosen by the artist making it?
Yes, it is a beautiful decoration. You can use plants, you can use trees, you can use whatever that you may feel. The only thing that you cannot use, it is a face of an individual. Immediately you do that, you are promoting that particular fellow. There's another thing that you are wearing. In fact, I'm so impressed because in a very long time, I see a South African woman wearing a Swati traditional attire so perfect, from your head, which is sikolo, down to what you are wearing underneath called sitsiya, which is supposed to be goat skin, and then isidwaba underneath your umhelwane. Well, I don't know other things, but just from that on its own, it's so impressive, I must say.
Well, Lucky, I have to admit to you, I was sent to Swaziland on a work trip about 2 years ago. And when I arrived there, I said, I have to get the full attire. And that's why you see me having it on. I had a couple of women showing me exactly what to wear or how to wear it. And you spoke specifically about this. And it's not going to be revealing, I promise, to Samantha Jackson, my boss in my ear. I just wanted to show the viewers here. And I think maybe Lucky can't see it. But basically what you see up here, you might think what hangs from my shoulder, that it only ends at the top, but actually it goes all the way down. And I'm sure the viewers can see it comes all the way low. And at some point, you know, the wardrobe manager at work, Shupi, was saying she loves, you know, the hair, what do they call the weave that they have on the actual material. Tell me why they chose leather with this one. Is that normal? Because what you see here in the middle is leather on that goat material you were talking about.
Actually, it is supposed to be goat skin, all of it. But because of the evolution of culture, we cannot kill all our goats. We still need them. So our mothers or our traditionalists have then developed a particular mitigation, something that will look almost similar to it. So like the Zulu traditional attire, for instance, that you normally see. There is one thing that I want to quickly, before without jumping over you, is that there is this cultural event that normally happens in and around August and early September between the Zulu and the Swati cultural event, which is called the Reed Dance. Why it is called the Reed Dance? It is because it is an event for the Queen Mother, where the Queen Mother is commissioning young girls to go cut the reed. How What does the reed do? The reed then builds a maguma, a shade, so that when wind blows, it is protected, or the Queen Mother somehow is protected. It is never associated with men or the kings. Unfortunately, perverts have hijacked that particular cultural event in the name of kings. It is never associated. A king never delivers a speech on Umhlanga reed dance or the reed dance for young girls. It is an event for the Queen Mother always. So that's another thing that we need to come in and correct. I see in your feet you are wearing amafahlawane.
Yes, please tell me more about that.
Also, yes, amafahlawane, for instance, they're beautiful. They also help you. Let's say you are dancing for your husband or your in-laws.
Oh, they do make a sound.
That must also help you. Yes, that must always help you to give you what, or to complement the song and the dancing. It goes shh. So it is part and parcel of a dressing, but it can also be wear by young girls and women, but also men, they do wear it when they are dancing what we call ingadla, because there is a difference from amabuto when they are dancing umgubo, but also there's a difference when young boys are dancing what we call ingadla. So that is called emafahlawa.
Lucky, I could speak to you the whole day about the Siswati culture. I actually really fell in love with it, especially when I visited the kingdom of Eswatini. I came back and I thought, wow, what a beautiful culture. I'm also very hot in here. For those of you who don't know, actually, Isdwaba Esi, it's like, what do you call it, a winter blanket material. It's very heavy.
Yes. Actually, you are lucky you're wearing the one that is modernized. You should be wearing a cow skin. Yes, it's heavier than that, and it's quite uncomfortable. But I must ask a question before you let me go. Are you married? Because if you are not supposed to wear like that.
I am. That's why I picked the right side. That's why I picked the correct side. No, I know the rules. They told me the rules. Abo mama, omage, when I was that side, they told me the rules. So this is why you see me with the full attire.
No,
Thank you very much.
Perfect for you. It is for, I think, Emankosiga.
Yes. Well, thank you very much. Cultural expert Lucky Lukhele speaking to us about isiSwati. I did ask that they get somebody who'll tell me more about this culture, because that's where I'm married into. Now, still